In the city of Harmonia, creativity was a controlled commodity. The government's Creativity Council dictated what could be written, painted, or composed. The spark of imagination was snuffed out, and the people had forgotten what it was like to dream freely. In the heart of this stifled city lived a young inventor named Milo. His eyes held a glimmer of something forbidden, curiosity. Despite the council's watchful gaze, he yearned to breathe life into the wildest realms of his imagination. Milo spent years crafting and refining an invention that he called the imagination machine. The machine was a complex amalgamation of gears, wires, and crystals, all encased in a polished metallic shell. It had the power to extract raw imagination from a person's mind and manifest it as tangible creations. One moonlit night, Milo flipped the switch. The machine hummed to life, and the room was bathed in a soft, ethereal glow. He fed it his own imagination, and before his eyes, fantastical creatures leaped from the machine's depths. Dragons soared, unicorns galloped, and cities of glass rose from the ground. Amazement quickly turned to alarm as the creations, fueled by the boundless expanse of imagination, began to take on lives of their own. The dragons roared, the unicorns frolicked, and the glass cities grew with each passing second. Harmonia was teetering on the edge of chaos. Milo knew he had to act. He raced to the heart of the city, where the Creativity Council's headquarters stood like a fortress. With his trusty invention at his side, he faced the council's stern leader, Chancellor Thorn. "Milo, you've brought doom upon us all," Thorn bellowed, eyeing the swirling vortex of imaginative creatures in the distance. "I can fix this," Milo declared, his voice shaking with conviction. "I'll use the imagination machine to absorb the excess creativity and bring everything back to normal." As Milo worked tirelessly, funneling the rampant imagination back into the machine, he realized the depth of his folly. Imagination was a force that couldn't be controlled, only channeled. And as he labored, he began to feel a newfound respect for the delicate balance between structure and chaos. Finally, as the last glimmers of imagination were absorbed, the city began to return to its former state. But something had changed. The people had witnessed the power of imagination, and a spark had been rekindled in their hearts. Chancellor Thorn, humbled by the near catastrophe, addressed the citizens. "From this day forth, we shall nurture creativity, not stifle it. Let us learn to harness its power responsibly." Milo's imagination machine had inadvertently shattered the chains of conformity that had bound Harmonia. The city flourished as artists, writers, and dreamers emerged from the shadows, each contributing to a tapestry of ideas. And so, Milo's invention, once a source of chaos, became a symbol of liberation. The imagination machine taught the people of Harmonia that imagination was not a force to be controlled, but a gift to be celebrated. And as creativity flowed freely, the city danced to a new rhythm, a rhythm of boundless possibilities.